What's up, YouTube? It's your boy MTW for Team Neil Puppet Suds. I started my page with the Zefra deck. I mean, it's this deck inspired me for some reason. It's like the quest to be the best for me. And I was thinking about like picking my brain. What I mean is, me giving what my take on Zephyrs as I try to improve them until they be the best deck I can make it. I'm known for playing orthodox decks. I mean, everybody who knows me know I take to a regional some random deck, and I do well with them. I don't necessarily top. Like, I think I haven't even topped the regionals with the deck. I mean, I've come close to topping with decks, but I probably give up a match for some bullshit. Like, maybe I just won't. I never think about going national, so I might just want to get like some cards and like, hey man, I just had a match. I don't know if that's legal or whatever, but who cares? Anyway, when it comes to Zephyrs, my favorite Zephyrs are the Ritual Beast Zephyrs. Now, these are Ritual Beasts, scale 1, scale 7. Now, I was trying to come up with new ideas, so I figured I'll let you guys know by the ideas I have. Okay, so being wind, I can't accumulate that much, but the Shadar engine. Now, Shadar engine, I was thinking I like to make Wendigo. Wendigo is my favorite Shadar monster because she's underrated. Like, she's very good for saving you. I'm a defensive player, so I love Wendigo. Now, let's say if I was to make Wendigo and I was to use a Zefra, like the Shadar Zephyrs, of course I have to use those. I can actually make a play where if I was to get Richard Beast Tamer Pelican back on the field, I can get it out the grave. I don't know if that's like relevant right now, but I'm trying to figure out a way I can do it. I can summon her, send one. I can send one, and then I can normally summon another one, especially the one back. Now they're gonna die at the end of turn, but I can always just summon like that. I don't know. It's just I'm trying to figure out a way where I can get her fit to kick off because it's a pendulum deck. It's not like a ritual deck or something. So I have to see or fuse from my hand or deck to get them plays. I don't want to lose advantage. So I was trying to think about how I was gonna get that to work. So I was trying to figure out I was gonna do 1 or 2 of them, but I'm gonna do more than one now. I had thought about it very carefully, and I actually like this one. I don't want to lose the one I have from being like banished for some odd reason, but I don't want to have too many where I keep drawing her and she's dead. So I was thinking 1 or 2. Any comments, I'll be welcome and understanding about any kind of criticism, anything. I'm cool with that. I don't care. I mean, the more you comment, the more I learn. So please comment. This one, I might take her down to 1. I mean, her fit is, I don't understand what adding cost back my hand gonna do. Like, I guess if I get MST, she can add 1 back. She was my favorite. She's still my favorite, but I don't think I need that 2 or 3. If she summons, she adds 1 back from my issue deck to my hand. I don't know what kind of play that's gonna be. Like, I'm not netting advantage. In fact, I'll probably be even risking losing advantage when I summon her. I can pendulum summon her and get her effect too. So I don't think I need 3 or 2. I'm really sticking on 1. She has no more combos that I can think of with her, except she's a level 3, which will make horrors. But I'm thinking about taking her down to 1. I'll do a more in-depth combo videos and more as I come up with ideas. These are just like, this is my draft of a new deck, the new Zephyrs. Anyway, the Shadar engine. I don't know. Something I noticed about Suds, he's a rock. Now, he's good because I can take my pendulum zones out the field so I can reuse them for something else. Or I can take them out the field so I won't get Wavering Eyes. So I can chain his effect to a Wavering Eyes. That way I won't get blew up completely. That's about all he used for. So I'll probably just put 1. And I can make him into a tuner, which will make me make Void Over Dragon. So he level 2, and I use level 6, make him a tuner, make Void Over Dragon with no cards in my hand. Very good, but I don't think I need 2. Okay, this guy really spoke to me. He's a rock monster. So I can use Brilliant Fusion with him. What I mean is, like, it's a Citrine, I don't know. I can use him with a Gem Knight. I can send him from a dead to the grave to get its effect, especially from the Pendulum Zone. I know Shadal's got that effect where they send the graveyard. I didn't realize he was a rock monster because he's a Shadal. Most Shadal's a spellcaster. It just so happened to speak to me when I was like playing. And like, I really thought about that, and I really want to utilize the combo somewhere. I want it to be explosive and fast, and then it's gonna be so much summons going on that your opponent would not know. I want to make sure every one of my hands is playable. So I was thinking about putting 3 Brilliant Fusions in with him, maybe 1 Garnet and 2 Lazulis. I'm really debating on it, but the scale 7 is good. I don't have enough scale 7s in my deck. I used to have more scale 1s because they seem to have better effects. I mean, yeah, they seem to have more better effects to me on the field. So being in the Pendulum Zone won't hurt either. I won't ever use him for his effect unless he's in my deck or as I fuse him. And he's Shadar too, so I can use him with. I can also use him with Shadar Fusion. I can use him with. I can use him with Cycle. So I think he might go. He might go to 3. He might go to 3 where he'll never be dead. I know he's not good for attacking, but he's good for defending. Plus you can see with him and still get his effect. And he's dark. So I don't know what that's gonna play into, but it will play in something one day. Next up, Hedgehog. Hedgehog can search for scales. They can search for Shadar Fusion. So I was thinking about adding Armageddon Knight in. So I can send him to add one of these guys. Or I can send one of these guys to Armageddon Knight and get that effect right off the bat. But I probably most likely use 3 of him for the scales. I can fuse from a deck and then get a scale. I realized that Pendulum Summon is not used just to Pendulum Summon. It's used to go into other summons. And I was never like, I always had every Pendulum deck that came out, and I didn't like some of them, but I kind of like Zefra's. So I figured this would be a good card to use. I don't know how quite I'm going to use it, but I'm going to utilize him for these guys. I'm gonna do more Shadars. I don't want to put Dragon and I might put Beast, but I don't want to put Dragon. I just want to put Hedgehog. Maybe Falco, because Falco's already tuning. So I'm going to try to figure that out. That's something I was thinking about. Armageddon Knight especially. 3 of them at that. Telenites. They are what they are. There's not much plays I can make with them. I mean, I like them, but I don't. The normal flip or pendulum. It should have been special as well. But I guess because pendulum take up presses of special. If they were going to make it like Telenites, they probably should have made it exactly like Telenites. They say summon it all. I have to go through all this, jump through all these hoops to do it. If they was like Telenites, they could special pendulum summon and get the same effect. Best for the little back row my opponent have, and he's good for stuff that's already established, but his tap power really lackluster. I don't want it. I like him because he's 19. I mean 3 and 3. Maybe I might change him to 2. Not sure. They light. Not that construct is even valuable, but they're good for the Gemini guy with the Gemini Fusion I said about earlier. The not Gemini Fusion, but the Brilliant Fusion. I can make the light guy and get an extra normal summon, but it's a pendulum based deck, so I don't think an extra normal summon really gonna benefit me too much. NC plays, maybe. I might add the Neb in there. I wasn't sure, but Armageddon Knight and the Neb can actually make my skills the way I want. I wanted to have a way where I can search every one of the guys. So that way I can search a skill anytime I want to. Of course, Wavering Eyes on top of that. I don't really know what much to do with these guys. Not really. I could put Nova in there, but I think that's just going to be another defensive dead card that won't benefit me in the long run. Especially I got my own count already. I'll figure that out later. Okay, so next we got the 1 guy, which need to be changed to 2 guys. This guy. The scale 1, I don't have in my deck currently. Don't even have him on me. I didn't even have enough time to look for him. I said, forget that guy. But I'm actually going to add him in because he's scale 1 and he's level 4 monster. So I'm going to add one of those guys here. If you know his effect, and if you contribute him out your hand or field to ritual summon a Necro monster, it's kind of, I don't see where that benefits Zephyrs at all. But maybe later on it will. I mean, I don't quite know what I'm going to do with it, but I'm going to put one of them in there to match him. Okay, his effect. I like him. I can make Grista? Shadar Grista? I don't know. Yeah, Shadar Grista, whatever. He can be sent from the deck with, not Brilliant Fusion, but with the card Shadar Fusion. He's in the graveyard. He can come back from my hand. He can save me. I thought about it. 2 of them. He's scale 7. He's 2,000 beta, and he actually is pretty useful. I didn't realize he was that useful because not until they made him hollow. I never read him. He's like, he sucked. He's not even Necro almost. He doesn't have anything to do with Necros, but he actually does. If I ritual summon with him out my hand and send him to the graveyard, I can get him back. So I was thinking about that. He's 5, and I want to make more rank 5 plays. So I'm consider him, and I'm actually look at him and consider how I'm gonna get him to work. Next up, the best engine. Those guys. Okay. I used to think 2, but I'm actually thinking 3 now, and 3 guaranteed. He's the best guy. Search for anything when he dies, when he's pendulum summoned. I'm gonna put 3 no matter what. He's gonna always be at 3. If I don't have 3, I'm gonna go find 3. I don't care. I got 3. I'm using him. He's the best card to me. Highest defense. I could sit on him on the first turn, and my opponent would really like. It's hard to kill somebody like this on the first turn, especially when you got counters and stuff down to protect him. So there's no talking about that. But this guy, I'm gonna try to get more play out of him. He changes people to tuner. Changes my Zefras to tuners. I might add a Yang Zing. I don't quite know which one. I gotta add a Yang Zing that's good with my attributes because they are worms, but the attributes does matter. So I'm gonna try to figure out which attribute one I'm gonna get because I don't want to just pin him some of him. I want him to come straight from the deck. But the problem with that is if he come from a deck, I think. Let me see. Most of the guys plays this card at the bottom of the deck. The turn he's summoned. See, that's the thing that gets me. He only gets his effect the turn he's summoned, so his effect won't last. So I never wanted him to come out the deck and he just fizzle out. I don't want to summon the level 2 guy and discard and bring him out because I might just get a tuner in. He's a tuner, and I don't understand what I'm gonna do with that. It's gonna be hard to try to figure it out, but I'm gonna get more play out of him. And then he's scale 1, so I can always put him in the scale and just like be done with him. And he go to the bottom of the deck, so I want him always like in moves. Cause like there's a combo with him that people probably don't know about because they don't really look at Zefras. But let's say if I was to bring one of these guys out with him, I can activate his effect first, chain one of their effects, and destroy him. His effect hasn't resolved yet, so he won't go to the bottom of the deck. He'll go back into the extra deck, and then they'll get their effects. So it's like I'm not really losing out anything on it. He's not going to the bottom of the deck, but if I miss that chain, then he goes to the bottom of the deck, and I'm stuck with no tuner. Synchro summon seems to be the best way to go in this deck, because the synchros are good. I mean, to me, they are still the best monsters, because they've been out long and they've come like they've evolved with the times. So I'm gonna have to say the synchros is the way I want to go. I don't really want to see you with a pendulum deck unless I figure some other way out. But yeah, that's about it on that. Now with the Necros, this is the Necro lineup I have. This most of the reasons why I don't use the other ones. This guy's the easiest to use because all my monsters are level 3. And listen, it just take level 3, so I can just ditch him, get a spell card, which this is the one I use only right now. And he's amazing. I just ditch, add that, activate, send, special, and I'm good. And then the field card, which is this, as we know, field card kick in. When you ritual summon, you can put one card back into the deck, one monster. So that's like a get rid of something already. And then like my deck is defensive, so I sit on him and Wendigo, and they try to get past it. It's like impossible almost. It's crazy. I'm not a big fan of this, but I think it's necessary. He's level 4. He's level 4, and I feel like he's necessary. Like I probably would if I could run 2, I would run 2, but because I only can run 1, I don't want it in the deck. Like I want to be able to run 3 because most of my level 4s just be sending. But I don't know. This I would change to 3. The instant I get 3, he is like a free draw. Because if I got him on the field and I see him 2 pendulums, I tribute 2 pendulums, I draw cards. And I can summon them back next turn and do it again, do it again, do it again. I'm just adding pluses to my pendulum summon. I can put in some 2 useless monsters like these guys that don't do anything at the moment and just send them off the field. Because you know how you like pendulum summon, but you want to pendulum what you need? I can pendulum summon them even if I don't need them and just draw 2 cards off of it. He saved me from losing 2. And I really like to be saved from losing. And he's searchable with Brio, which I wish is at 3, but of course it's not. Brio ditch to get Colossus. Colossus ditch to get spell. I can have a dead one of these on the field that I didn't pendulum summon yet, and then activate, send it to the extra deck, bring Brio back, and then pendulum summon him back and search for a field card. I mean, I'm gonna try to utilize more spell and traps for Zefras. There's a lot of little cards that don't come in handy, but I'll figure that out later. But my current thing is this: I looked at all the Necroft ritual monsters. I'm starting to like the Catasta guy. Yeah, Catasta. In fact, that's his name. He's level 5, and you can take exactly level 5 to make him. So I can use this guy to make him. So I was thinking about that. I don't quite know how I'm gonna do it, but I might just throw him in there to see how he works. I tried before, but I wasn't really into ritual summoning. Not Necros. I hated Necros, but I feel like now I can just make the deck, sit right there, make the deck. But it's only 40 cards. I gotta make more than 40 cards. It's not my style, so I can't play a 40 card deck. So I'm really thinking about how I'm gonna do that. It's really been like all this stuff been soaking in my head, and I've been sitting there thinking about it. When I change the card covers to pink, we know it's done. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna test. I'm gonna work real hard on the deck. I'm gonna play against the best decks and see what can I do. I don't have to be like tier 0, but I actually want my deck to be something to be reckoned with. When people see it, they be, oh, I'm scared. This is like that. There's also Gundyr, but I was gonna use the other ritual spell, the one that says send from the edge deck to the grave, but you only can send one from the edge deck. So like if they die and I send them to the graveyard, I won't be able to summon nobody but him or him, and you only can have one of each. Well, one of him and 3 of him. So it's like I don't even own 3 of them yet. I'm out to find the 3rd one, but I don't want to cloud my deck up with useless cards if he can come back from the graveyard with this. So I don't quite know how I'm gonna do it. I'm looking into it. It's one more, I think. The level 10 guy, but yeah, I'm not gonna make him no time soon. So I'm not even gonna waste my time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's got to be one more that I'm missing. I don't quite. Rio, Gundyr. No, I think that's it. I think it's 7. So that engine, yeah. This. The fear card. I'm trying to find a way to utilize the fear card. First, I got a way to get it out quick. This has been out, and I've been new about it, but I never thought I could actually use it. Because I always search for my fear card. But why should I wait for my opponent to do anything? Why don't I just do this? When the first turn they do that, I just bam, get my fear card and search. So I thought about it. I'm going to put 3 in there. So I like this card. When your opponent adds a special on the monster, you can activate a fear card from your deck. So that's guaranteed to be a plus. And this, the fusion effect. I'm trying to utilize fusion effect. I want a special summon monster from my hand. And when I read it again, it doesn't say what kind of monster special summon from your hand. I know that rituals, you can't really special summon unless they follow this condition. I never knew that. I want a monster that I can just activate Brilliant Fusion, send 2. Right? I'm gonna time it right because it doesn't target. I mean, I'm pretty sure it'll start a chain. So like, if I activate Brilliant Fusion and I send, I'm gonna say Lazuli and him, right? I can have this in a Pendulum Zone. I want a Brilliant Fusion, that and Lazuli. Hopefully I have Garnet and Graveyard or something. If I don't, then whatever. Okay, his effect. First I get my monster, which would be Chittering. His effect would kick off. That's only 1 card now. To bring that out. Since I fusion summon, I can activate. Right? It doesn't say what kind. I activate and I chain. I would chain Lazuli effect to add Garnet back. Effect, Garnet, special from the hand. I haven't even normal summon or pendulum summon yet. In that case, and I haven't used but 1 card when you think about it, because, well, of course I use that unless it's that first turn. But that's the kind of plays I want to make. I can Shadar Fusion. Seeing that. Effect. Bring out, you know her name, Wendigo. If I have something in my hand, I can special it. I actually can special summon. Well, that but I don't want to do it good. Hope I can special summon something from my hand, like maybe this. I don't know. And then she'll be in my hand. I can normal her. Effect. Well, most likely I want special summon that. I'll special summon level 4. And then I'll be like, normal, special. Exceed. Draw a card, ditch a card. Hopefully I can draw and ditch like another one of these guys, or maybe that. Or maybe that. Or maybe even Hedgehog. Hedgehog add another scale to my hand. So I'm looking at plays like that. That's what I want to do. The ritual, this is what it is. I can't do anything with that. The seed, I want to be able to utilize drawing and ditching. Like, there's gotta be something I can ditch that give me pluses. I don't want to ditch Shadars. I want it to be like universal where I can ditch anything I draw and not like lose too much. What's the other one? I think it's like, I don't know, last bit. Oh, Synchro Effect. Oh, of course. Synchro Summon. Every time I Synchro Summon, first thing I do is add Brio. That's the first thing I do. When I Synchro Summon, I add 1 monster top of my deck. So I want to add that. And then I want to be able to like see right out there so I can just draw and ditch. That's pretty much on that. Of course, Resident Shadar Fusion. It's a complicated deck. The Divine Strike is the only real card I have in there, plus the Wavering Eyes. So far, those are guaranteed staples to me. I must have those. Now, if everyone else get hit, I got to find something to replace it. I run more than 40 cards, so I could just keep it like it is. But I want 3 of these. I didn't never want 3 before, but now I want 3 because like I always find myself needing another one. I don't know how I'm gonna quite do it, but I'm gonna just put 3, and I want that other card, Chosen Path of Zefra. It's like its effect is if you got a scale 1 and scale 7, you can activate it, and when you activate it, it shuffles all your monsters back to your deck. That's not Zefra. The other effect is you can't your opponent can when neither you or your opponent can special summon monsters except from the Pendulum Zone and from the Etch deck. So let's say if they got a Burning Abyss deck and Seer, Graph, none of the big ships on Cosmos can get their effects when they die. So I can go for ultimate plays then. And since Sinister might get hit, I don't know. I'm gonna run 3 for now, but if it get hit, then I won't know. I won't know what to do then. I'll be like, oh god, the Draco Slayers. It's hard to make Draco Slayers in here because you can't Pendulum summon them back. You only can Pendulum summon Zephyrs or they respective archetypes. So the skills, they don't match. Like if I do scale 3, I can't summon 1, 2, 3 monsters. If I use scale 5, I can't summon just 1, 2 monsters. So it's like I don't want to lock myself down. I'd rather just have scale 1, scale 7. So Essential Archfiend could be one, and if I can find a scale 1 that's like generic, that's like good, then I'll probably keep it. Or I can do a scale 2 because there's level 2 monsters in there. But I can't think of a scale 2 that's like, I don't even think I even know a scale 2 that's good. Like, not that I know of. Maybe, no, not at all. That's another card called Zefra Path. That's the card I meant to say the first time. I mean, the Chosen Zefra is something different. Chosen Zefra, it got a fit for every Zefra that's in the Etch deck. If you got 3 different ones, it's a kind of like that's the effect. I think that the first effect is 100 for every Pendulum in the Etch deck. Either play Etch deck. So in the mirror match, I guess is. I mean, if it matches with another Pendulum deck is good. I think effect number 2 is it can't be destroyed by card effects. Effect number 3, they can't be targeted. I think so. I think it's 1, 3, 5, 6, and 8. 8 is the 3, 5, 8, and 10. 10 effect is the best. If I ever get 10 effect off, I'm guaranteed to win the game. You can send to the graveyard. If you got 10 different, which is all of them, so I gotta have all of them to get it. You send your opponent's hand, field, and graveyard? No, hand, field, and graveyard from play, I think. Or is it to the graveyard? Yeah, hand, field, and graveyard from play. By sending to graveyard. It's like game over. Like your opponent, if your opponent come out from that, they gotta be the best duelist ever. You probably waste a lot of resources, but I'm pretty sure if you got a Pendulum deck and you get rid of your opponent's stuff, you can win. So that's just me picking my brain. I'm gonna get more updated stuff. I'm gonna make the deck. I'm gonna go in the lab. We call it cooking in the kitchen. I'm gonna go in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Make some miracles and do what I do. And I'm gonna give y'all some deck profile of it. I'm gonna give y'all explanation. I'm gonna give y'all my combos. I'm gonna give y'all some duels. I'm gonna get not screw up duels. We talking about duels. We talking about. I'm gonna try my best. I'm not gonna win them all. Of course, we know this, especially in the experimental phase. I'm talking about Cosmos. I'm talking about PmB. I'm talking about Performer Power Period. We talking about random stuff. We talking about Rogue, everything. Maybe it's how they concluded. Maybe not. I don't know. So I'm gonna go tinker with some engines, and I get back with you guys. It's been my Water Wicked. I would love comments. Feedback, criticism, give me what you got, man. I can take it. I've been waiting for it. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe. You guys have a nice day. Team Neo Puppet Suds signing out.